In this video, we are going to determine the coefficient of viscosity of a liquid by Stokes method. Here we have taken a liquid, that is glycerin, and we want to find the coefficient of viscosity of a glycerin. First we will see which apparatus we want for the practical. See, we want spherical balls, micrometer screw gauge for measuring the radius of spherical ball, stopwatch, scale, and a long jar with glycerin. We have already studied this method, that is Stokes method, and we got the formula, that is coefficient of viscosity eta is equal to 2 by 9 r square g sigma minus rho upon v. See, in this formula, r is the radius of ball, t is the time of ball bearing through a distance L, means time required to cover a small ball from A to B distance. G is the gravitational acceleration, sigma is the density of steel ball, and rho is the density of a liquid that we already known, that is we already know the density of the solid, that is metasphere, that is 7.2 gram per centimeter cube, and density of liquid, that is glycerin, 1.26 gram per centimeter cube. Here we want to know the distance between marks A and B. We are taking two marks on this jar, that is A and B. While taking the marks A and B, we make sure that the velocity of that metasphere when falls through this column is constant. That velocity is called as terminal velocity. Now see the observation table. First we want to find the radius of metasphere. First observation table is for radius of steel ball. By using micrometer screw gauge, first calculate the radius of these various metaspheres. Now see the second observation table. Radius of the metasphere, then square that radius. T is the time required for that metasphere to fall through these liquid columns. Find out the velocity. To calculate the velocity, first take the L upon T. L means the length between A and B, and T is the time required to fall that metasphere. Then we are going to calculate the eta. So by using this apparatus, we are going to find the velocity, that is time required for that metasphere to fall these columns, that is glycerin. Now we are going to mark on this jar, that is A and B. Take the minimum height, that is 70 centimeter. Now first fall this metasphere. First take the radius. We have already know how to take the radius by using micrometer screw gauge. Find out the diameter and then find out the radius of this metasphere. The radius of this metasphere is 0.3 centimeter. Now fall this metasphere. While falling this metasphere, concentrate on mark A and B. This one will be the mark A and this is the mark B. So when we fall this metasphere in a jar, then start the stopwatch from mark A and stop at the mark B. So we get the time required for this metasphere through this liquid column. I falling this metasphere, see. While falling this metasphere, at some distance it falls very fast, and after some distance it falls very slow. Terminal velocity is the constant velocity with which body falls through the liquid column. So the terminal velocity is L by T, that is the length per unit time. If you have taken the length, that is 75 centimeter, and the time required for that metasphere fall through this length 75 centimeter, that is 2 seconds, then we got the velocity 37.5. Now put the values in the formula, that is 2 by 9 r square g sigma minus rho upon v. We got the value of v, that is 37.5. Then put the values, that is 2 by 9 radius square r square and g. Then we get the eta, that is the coefficient of viscosity of glycerin, that is 3.270. Now take various radius or the various metaspheres radius and take 3 or 4 readings repeatedly. Then find out the values of eta. So we get the various values of eta. Then take a meaning of that eta. And we got the coefficient of viscosity of a given liquid, that is glycerin, that is 2.276 Poisson. We have already calculated the coefficient of viscosity of liquid, that is water, by using Poisson's method, and we got the reading 0.1 Poisson. And here we got the reading, that is coefficient of viscosity of glycerin, that is 2.276. We already know the viscous liquid, that is glycerin. It is very viscous than water, so its viscosity is more than water, that is 2.276 Poisson. So by using this formula and this method, we have calculated the coefficient of viscosity of glycerin, that is 2.276 Poisson.